Hello Libra and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Libra. Let's see what's happening with you. What are you experiencing, Libra? Yeah, that's your card. Five of Swords. And let's see what's crossing this. Lovers. Alright, so it does talk of, you know, a little bit of a tiff regarding a relationship where you feel you have been let down miserably by somebody. You have that feeling that a certain relationship was, the person in the relationship treated you very, very unfairly, was really mean and, nasty, towards you. Libra, that's what, you are currently experiencing. So we have the King of Pentacles and we have Seven of Swords. So it is somebody, let's say with the King of Pentacles, somebody who's, well-to-do, somebody rich, somebody who has a lot of wealth, right? That kind of a person. Talks of a businessman also, right? And the Seven of Swords. So somebody, just kind of sneaked away. Somebody just, left the relationship without, saying anything to you. They kind of ghosted you, right? They just moved away. They just kind of, it's very simply put, they just ran away from the relationship. There was a relationship for sure. They just ran away, and it's been really, really long that, they have not been in touch with you, and you're feeling, and whenever you watch this reading, that is what you are experiencing, Libra. You are at this point in time experiencing how unfairly they treated you, how they really took you for a ride, right? That's what you are experiencing as you watch the reading. And here we have the Five of Cups. So yes, you, I think, will experience, this kind of sadness, this regret, emotional upheaval, I would say, is likely to be experienced, in the coming time. You are going to spend a little more time, thinking about it, a little wallowing in this, that, and going back to your past to see, what happened, why it happened. Your focus is going to be, this relationship for a few days to come, and spending more time feeling a little miserable about, what happened. But, you will soon pick up yourself and realize that, there is a lot you gained from it. There's a lot you learned from it. It really kind of, all said and done, whatever happened and however it panned out, you at the end of it, you stood to gain something. And this is, Seven of Pentacles. So you gained something tangible, something, you got in your hand, some good lessons, you learned for yourself, which have really made you, they added to your life. It was a very unpleasant experience, no doubt about it, but at the end of it, not at the end of you, sorry, I'm really sorry, at the end of it, you stand to gain a lot. And now you have realized that whatever it is, I will just leave it to the universe. Whatever it does, I have done my bit. Whether participating in the relationship, whether feeling miserable and unhappy with the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, you realize that now you're not going to, put any more effort and energy into this relationship, right? So, there will be a few days where you are going to feel a little more miserable about this entire thing, but you'll really pick up yourself very fast, because being the sign of balance, you will, get that situation under control and in balance, and realize that there is nothing more you are going to do as far as this relationship is concerned. Not to say that it is over and done with, but, you have gained a lot. You have realized that, whatever it taught me, it has taught me, and I am not going to put any more effort in this relationship anymore. Here we have the Five of Wands. So this is a card of conflict, and here when you feel that, I'm not going to do anything more about this relationship, there is still a little conflict within you, whether you would want to, accept this person when they come back, whether you want to do something more in the relationship, whether you would like to, take it up again if in case it comes back your way. Because I do get a feeling that all is not over with the relationship. We would have seen some different cards. So you feel that, if this person ever comes around, I don't think I would like to do anything. But with the Five of Wands here, there is a little bit of conflict that should I not, should I even, answer, should I even reply, should I give them, a moment to tell them or tell me what, happened and things like that. That is a conflict you're also undergoing right now. Here you have the Ace of Cups. Well, this is a nice card to get in relationships because it does talk of new beginnings, it does talk of new opportunities. So, in this particular relationship, very rightly so, because Libra, if you are caught in that conflict, should I give this person another chance? It means that it definitely isn't over. There has been a long gap, a long separation, but it is not over, and there is a high chance that that this relationship could start all over again, or at least there could be a new beginning. Two of Swords, you don't want to look at it, Libra, honestly speaking. You don't want to look at it, you don't want to think about the future with this person. You don't, I mean, there is a possibility of this a new beginning coming up, but you're not too keen on it, right? 10 of Cups. But some, you see, this is these are very conflicting energies. At some level you want it, Libra, at some level you don't want it. Now that is the flip side of being Libra, right? You want to balance it, you want to balance out everything, and sometimes in that pursuit of that balance, you want it, you don't want it. Should I not, little bit of this, little bit of that. It can keep you, rightly so, in the Five of Wands energy. Conflict, internal conflict, mental conflict, emotional conflict. What do I do? What if this person comes back? Should I give them a chance? Should I talk to them? Should I let it be? But all in all, you do feel that it does, the relationship had some potential for happiness, had potential. You experienced those moments of happiness, togetherness, and things like that. But sometimes you would like to look at it, sometimes you don't want to look at it. The energies are quite confusing within you, Libra, because you want to balance out things. You want to balance, you do want a balance in the relationship. You would want the person to come back and clarify things so that the balance is there. You also want to you know not want them to come back so that you can continue maintaining the balance you are already in. So yeah, there is a little bit of conflict. You want it as well as you don't want it, right? Now let's get a little bit of guidance for you. Alright, so if you are confused, what is to be done? You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now there is this is all very divinely timed, Libra. Whatever change is coming about, whatever, if we got the Ace of Cups, whatever new beginning is there is destined for you, right? Things are definitely going to change. You have Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So yes, you do feel that intuitively you know that you are waiting for this person, intuitively, and you have an inner knowing that you are waiting for this person. They left you out in the cold, and now you know that you don't want to really connect with them because you realize your value. But all said and done, you are still waiting for that person. So let's see, and I do get a very strong sense that this person is definitely going to make their way back into your life for whatever reason. With the Wheel of Fortune, it is destined for it to materialize, right? But you're looking at your own well-being. Let us get some guidance. What is the best guidance for Libra? Take it, Libra. You will need to handle it. You will need to be juggling with this. It is not going to be very simple and easy. It is going to be a little taxing, but it would be a good idea to accept this. See, again, it looks like the Libra scales, both things need to be balanced, Libra, and you have the capability of doing so. So it would be a good idea to accept it, right? It will be a little challenging, difficult, but you can do it. So what more guidance can we give, Libra? It is definitely going to feel like a big burden, and it is something you with the Page of Pentacles, you would you have that feeling that it is going to be a little difficult, it's going to be a little burdensome, but you know what to do with it. You will want to take it up, no doubt about it. It might feel heavy, not might, it will feel heavy, balancing this relationship and working with it, but you know that you need to come to some conclusion. So only when this person does make an entry in your life, you know that you, to bring an end to it, you will need to be participating in this relationship, and it might feel too much work for you, but you know that I need to put an end to it, so I need to participate. It might feel dense, heavy, too much burden, etc., etc., but it needs to be done so that you can get your end to it. Taking action, yeah, you are guided to accept it and work towards it, to mend bridges, right? You have to heal the relationship, and that can only happen when you participate, and believe you me, it will make a difference. You know, your participating is going to bring about that healing, which is going to bring about the mending. It is going to bring about a certain definite conclusion. You know, things are pretty open-ended right now, which can be really, really disturbing, because you do not know what's happening, which way it's going. So to give some conclusion to it, you will need to participate, and it's definitely going to make a difference. Do listen to what your, you know, divine guidance, that's all I can say, whether they are your guardian angels, your inner voice, anybody, and expect miracles to happen. If the situation is going to, you know, there are a lot of possibilities, you know, which are all going to work out very beautifully, right? So there are going to be miracles in this. Healing will definitely happen. Be yourself around, you know, this person. So you have learned your lessons with this Seven of Pentacles. You have learned a lot of things about yourself, your self-worth, and now just come across as the kind of person you are now and not what you used to be. Surrender and let go of the past. So whatever that phase was, you know, whatever happened, for whatever reason it happened, just let it go, knowing that, you know, it was part of your journey. So you need to let go of all what happened. Don't hold on to it. Replace fear with love. So if you do feel a little insecure about this, you know, it's just telling you that don't give in to that fear. Just know that this is under the divine guidance. Divine is looking after you. It is on your side. It is going to fill your heart with love. Release the need to be right. So whatever, so yes, this does say that, you know, the person has been in the wrong, and you would feel like, you know, pointing it out to the person and being telling them a few things which are very straight, upright, and honest. But this card just tells you that, you know, give up that control of wanting to tell the person that you were wrong all along. What you did was unfair. The person realizes it. I think that is why this card has come. That don't. It wouldn't be a good idea to rub it in, right? Just surrender it. Just surrender whatever happened in the past, so that you can, you know, move on to mending bridges. Enjoy heaven on earth. The moment you give up the control of being right, you are in the right, Libra, no doubt about it. You know the truth. You realize it. The other person also realizes it. But the cards are telling you, don't make it obvious to that person. Don't put it out over there for them. Don't make them realize it. Don't make them conscious of it. They already know it. You just let it go and start on a clean slate, only so that you can mend the relationship. What happens later is another thing. All depends on how you do things and what you do, and the free will of the other person. So here the new phase is starting, so that you can mend this relationship, right? So for that reason, start on a clean slate. Don't, add in a clean state as well, and don't bring your past experiences into your present. It's not going to mend and heal the situation. Just let that past go. Just, you know, close the book, close the cover on that, and don't have any of it filtering into your present. It's not going to make any difference. It's not going to make things work. So just allow that to be, and when you meet this person, when they come back, just start on a very clean note without bringing any threads of the past into your present. So with that, Libra, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.